Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. The left is going after Christians again after Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced a religious liberty task force to protect the rights of people of faith. But the left is telling us because of this task force, we're headed towards the Handmaid's Tale. The Daily Beast published an article claiming the Religious Liberty Task Force, quote, declares holy war on LGBT people. One commentator on Twitter said, quote, a religious liberty task force, isn't this something the Taliban would do? No. The Taliban stones women to death who've been raped and kills anybody who dares to question the religion of Islam. If you think that's the same thing, please be my guest and go visit the Taliban and then come back and tell me if you still think it's the same. See, here in America, we already have the freedom of religion. The First Amendment in our Constitution guarantees us the right to religious freedom. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. The reason we need a religious liberty task force is because of people on the left, people who think their views and their religious decisions are somehow superior to mine. They're trying to force me and Christians like me to violate our religious beliefs to serve theirs. This is not a talking point. We can see this ourselves. The war on Christianity is easy to see. Just look at California. In California, a bill in the state house would make it illegal for priests or ministers or Christian counselors to counsel gay people to live chastely. The same bill could prohibit Catholic school teachers from teaching kids the catechism because of the Catholic teaching on homosexuality. This bill could even make it a crime to sell the Bible if you advertise the Bible's words on homosexual behavior. We need religious liberty because of you people on the left. You would force us to pay for abortions, which is not only against science, but also against our religious beliefs. You would force us and Catholic nuns to buy abortifacient contraceptives. You would force us to participate in your religious ceremonies, even though that violates our religious beliefs. Or else, you threaten us that we will lose our businesses. In Colorado, you targeted a Christian cake baker. In New York, you targeted a Christian couple who own a bed and breakfast. In Arizona, you targeted 2 Christian women who run a calligraphy studio. In Oregon, you targeted a Christian florist. This is why we need a religious liberty task force to protect our constitutional right to religious freedom. You people on the left also don't tell the truth. You accuse Christians of hating gay people. Nothing could be further from the truth. You purposely conflate 2 things that are not the same. You say people who oppose gay marriage hate gay people. How is that the same thing? It's not the same at all. In fact, the majority of Christians I know are extremely welcoming and loving and compassionate to gay and transgender people. Every one of those businesses that declined to participate in a gay wedding, they offered the gay people other goods and services. Not one business turned a gay person away because they were gay. And also, for your information, a lot of LGBT people are Christian too, and respect the right of Christians to live their lives according to their religious beliefs. Yet you on the left, you mock Christians. You ridicule Vice President Mike Pence for being faithful to his wife in a Christian marriage. You try to disqualify a judge from a federal bench because that judge is a practicing Catholic Christian woman. You are the ones discriminating against religious people. You are why we need this task force to protect our constitutional right to live our lives according to our Christian faith. And that's my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you like the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.